Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. More and more residents of the mountain are coming out to complain about tea, coffee, and the milk sector on the mountain. Yesterday, we did a detailed analysis where some coffee farmers in Murang'a were complaining. It appears more and more farmers are coming out to complain. Listen to this before we proceed.
Rigathi Gachagua alituambia kazi zake ni 3: kahawa, majani chai na maziwa. Lakini kwa wakati huu hatuwezi mwamini tena, kwa sababu ile pesa tumewekewa kwa akaunti zetu tunashangaa kama ni kahawa tumelipwa ama ni nini. Kwa sababu mwaka uliopita tulipewa kwa kilo moja shilingi 120, lakini kwa wakati huu tumelipwa na shilingi 53, 52, zingine na 30. Tunashangaa hii tutaendelea hivyo ama serikali itatuhurumia?
Wakati wa campaign kila mtu alikuja huku akatuahidi kwamba kahawa, majani na maziwa zitanunuliwa vizuri na kila mtu ataweza kujikimu. Na hiyo tukijua vizuri, kila mtu mwenye anajua vizuri na anajielewa vizuri, we use what is available, whatever that is available, to make sure that this bottom up idea come into reality. We could only be agriculture. It can only be realized in agriculture in Mount Kenya. We don't have any other thing that we can depend on. It's either in coffee, tea, or milk. So why are you doing this to our people? Do you want our children to stop going to school?
Na niko na uchungu kidogo sababu ya vile tunateseka na hii kahawa. Tukiwa wakulima wa hapa Nyakahura, iko shida kubwa sana. Sababu hata mkiangalia mnaona vile kahawa iko sawa. Lakini wakati tunaenda kuuziwa huko, kahawa inakuwa bei kama ya kutupa. Sisi tungetaka kuomba serikali, hii kahawa kama ikifika shilingi 100 kwa kilo, ingekuwa afadhali. Ndio sababu hawa watoto wajue kweli tuko na kazi tunafaa. Lakini sasa wanatusema sisi ni kama slaves. Sababu wanasema wase nyinyi mnafanya kazi ya bure, hakuna faida. Tungetaka ikue serikali inaweka mpango, sababu hii watoto wangekuwa wakifuata hii maneno ya kahawa.
Vile serikali imetupeleka kwa hii malipo ya sasa, tunaona tumefinyiliwa sana, kwa sababu kahawa unapalilia, una dawa na kila kitu. Sasa kutoka fertilizer na kila kitu. Sasa kutoka shilingi 97 kuteremka na 54, na uko na nini na walikuwa wametukopelea nini shilingi 30. Na fertilizer wametupea. Naona sasa hii 54 hata hakuna kitu. Unaenda kuchukua pesa na unaambiwa wewe ndio uko na deni. Banki. Wewe ndio uko na deni na kahawa umechuna.
Unaiba na shabaya.
Wewe ndio uko na deni. Kwa hivyo mimi naomba serikali iache kufuja mkulima mkono. Kwa sababu ikiwa hivyo, hii kahawa tutaachana naye kabisa. Tuanze kupanda mahindi na maharagwe. Tukule. Kwa sababu mtoto hawezi kula kahawa.
Yes. That's what Chinua Achebe describes as things fall apart. In this video, I want us to understand exactly what is happening on the mountain. Before we do that, if you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's proceed. The first thing coming out very clearly, listening to those farmers, it's a fact the mountain is waking up to the reality that William Ruto Rigathi lied to them. That's coming out very, very clearly. And you've heard that lady making it very clear that Rigathi has been telling them that his job on the mountain is on three things: majani chai, kahawa, na maziwa. And indeed, Rigathi has been very loud about that. It appears those have just been empty promises. On the ground, things are very different. So the first thing coming out clearly, the mountain is waking up to the reality that Ruto and his team have been lying to them. Secondly, I'm seeing a very high possibility where William Ruto deliberately set up Rigathi Gachagua to fail. Because William Ruto, in the event of some form of a disagreement between Ruto and Rigathi, Ruto will go to the mountain and he will tell the people that huyu jamani ilimpatia kazi ya kahawa, majani chai na maziwa, ameshindwa kazi. So in actual sense, William Ruto deliberately set up Rigathi Gachagua to fail. And Rigathi is actually failing. All the blame will be on Rigathi Gachagua. William Ruto is just trying to escape that blame. So Rigathi is finishing himself politically. In the event he could be complaining, the people could have listened to him. But he's quiet. He's not actually looking into the welfare of coffee farmers, tea, and even milk. He's just silent. A confirmation that according to him, everything is good. It's him who is not actually delivering to the people. So later when Rigathi will turn around and start saying that his role was sabotaged, why has he all along been silent? And then thirdly, it's coming out very clearly, listening to those farmers, that the mountain is very politically naive. They are very gullible people. They can easily be cheated and be influenced. Even before the elections of 2022, it was very clear and open to a whopping majority of Kenyans. And that's why you are seeing that 6 areas out of 8, 6 provinces in Kenya, out of 8 provinces in Kenya, rejected William Ruto. Why is it that the mountain allowed themselves to be easily cheated by William Ruto, while it was very clear that Ruto is known not to be keeping promises? He never kept promises in 2013. He never kept them in 2017. So there was no chance of him keeping any promise. That was very clear even before the elections. With all those open evidences, the mountain still went ahead and voted for him. So it appears the mountain is perishing for lack of knowledge. As other Kenyans had seen ahead, the mountain was lagging behind. And it's very unfortunate that even as I talk right now, some are still blind. I believe the mountain needs some redemption or some miracles for them to open their eyes. Something is not just adding up on the mountain. Those complaints by the farmers just confirms that. Something also coming out very, very clearly. I'm seeing a very high possibility where William Ruto and his team, as time goes by, they are going to be very unpopular, especially among the areas that voted and supported them. We saw Naivasha residents complain. We are now seeing Muranga, the tea, coffee, and milk farmers complaining. So it appears the mountain things are actually bad. And as that happens, we are seeing Ruto imposing more taxes on Kenyans, making life even more unbearable for the so-called hustlers. Ruto is just insensitive about the plight of the hustlers. As I conclude, I won't be wrong to say that Ruto lied to the hustlers and he got away with it. So it's up to the hustlers now to make sure that this man does not lie to them again. Because it might be possible that Ruto right now has already started strategizing on how he's going to lie to these people. And one such propaganda that Kenyans should know, and more so those on the mountain, politics of Uhuru Kenyatta or politics of Raila Odinga or of Mau Mau, the mountain should reject such brand and style of politics. What they should be demanding is development. Let nobody come there to start inciting the mountain against other communities. Because from the look of things, I'm very sure that as it becomes quite apparent that Rigathi and William Ruto have failed, they'll start inciting the mountain against Raila Odinga, against Uhuru Kenyatta, against Kalonzo Musyoka. That's the nature of the mountain politics. When a leader fails to deliver, they always look for an scapegoat. And in this case, it has always been about Raila Odinga. The mountain should reject that. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to support our forum, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number. Make sure you also subscribe. Thank you. God bless you.